I hate Germany. Okay, that was a joke, but in all seriousness, although they did an incredible job at acknowledging the Holocaust and the war crimes they committed during World War II, unlike certain countries, I feel like the world doesn't know the crimes against humanity they committed in Africa or New Guinea, mainly because their victims aren't white. For example, they literally committed genocide in Namibia and didn't acknowledge it until 5 years ago. Between 1904 and 1908, they killed half of the Nama population and 80% of the Herero population. This occurred after the German commander-in-chief of Southwest Africa, Lothar von Trotzer, issued an extermination notice against the Herero people, ordering troops to send them into the Omhik Desert and cut off their access to food and water. The vast majority died due to dehydration or starvation, but many also died due to forced labor at the hands of the Germans and in concentration camps, the worst of which was Shark Island concentration camp, where human experimentation on the Herero people was performed. For example, thousands of Herero women were victims of sexual violence at the hands of German soldiers, and many German scientists like Eugene Fischer conducted experimentation on biracial children from these rapes to prove pseudoscientific theories that German people were superior to black people. Herero women were also subject to forced sterilization that would go on to influence Nazi eugenics. Experimentation also involved injecting Nama people with dangerous compounds like arsenic and opium, systemic forced labor and malnutrition, and allowing 1,000 to 3,000 Herero and Nama people die from preventable conditions like scurvy and typhoid just so that they can harvest their brains, bones, and the rest of their body parts to prove pseudoscientific theories and eugenics. By the way, for these projects, Herero women were forced to boil the heads of their dead inmates, including relatives in some instances, and scrape the skin off of their dead bodies with glass in order to prepare the skulls of these inmates for German scientists. It's widely accepted among historians that this extermination campaign in Namibia laid the practical framework for the Holocaust. And keep in mind, this is just Namibia. In Tanzania, Germany killed 300,000 people using forced human starvation and scorched earth policies to sequester the Maji Maji rebellion. They also used slavery, corporal punishment, and collective punishments in Togo, German East Africa, and Cameroon. So the next time your friend mentions German war crimes, don't let the discussion be limited to World War II.